Ben Carson has come under fire recently for some statements that he's made about the Holocaust and the Oregon school shooting. One of the statements that he made was that if the Jews had guns, that there would have been no Holocaust. And also he stated that a bullet-ridden body was not as much of a tragedy as the loss or the abolishment of the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms. Regardless of this, regardless of these statements that he's made, people still seem to be flocking to him. He still has quite the fan base and quite a few people that are going to be voting for him. Now, the issue with this is, and the main thing that I see going on is, people are not looking at Ben Carson and his policies and the things that he's offering to do for the country. People are looking at this and saying, okay, this guy's holding up a sign that says I'm Christian, or he's being outspoken about his Christian beliefs. Now, the problem with that is, if you're not looking at what this person has to offer, and you're not looking at what's best for the country and voting for what's best for the country, you're voting based on religion, and that is probably one of the most dangerous things that you can do. There is no war on Christianity. A lot of people seem to think that there is, but there's no war at all on Christianity. Christians are the majority. There's literally a church on every corner in the United States. They are basically everywhere, and there's quite the following for Christianity. So for him to use this and try to turn it or spin it into a Christianity issue is not even close to being reasonable. He needs to step up and let us know what his foreign policies are going to be. He needs to step up and let us know what he plans to do when he gets into office, when he gets into the White House, if he makes it there. And also he needs to recognize and understand that there is a separation of church and state for a reason, and that is to prevent people from being partisan towards Christians or toward atheists or toward Muslims or anybody else. This is something that we all need to come together and agree on, and it needs to be, okay, let's do what's best for our country and not for what's best for Christianity, or let's get a Christian in the White House. As bad as Christians want a Christian in the White House, and I can see it. It's something that a lot of people are passionate about. But you have to understand that there are other people out there who want a fair shake, who want a fair dealing, who want a fair hand. So we can't put someone in office who is going to be who's going to discriminate against atheists or non-believers, just like we can't put an atheist in office who's going to discriminate against Christians. It's not going to happen. It's something that needs to be addressed and needs to be talked about. So look at Ben Carson and look at what he stands for and look at what he represents, and see if Christianity, after you put Christianity aside, see if you still believe in his policies and still believe in what he stands for.